Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. A day ago, the DSS came out strong to disagree with some of the things that the lead counsel of Nnamdi Kanu was saying about the ill treatment meted out to Nnamdi Kanu. And for most people, it really contradicts all that we have heard from the lead counsel of Nnamdi Kanu. But right now, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who is the lead counsel, have come out again so strong this time around to also detailedly tell Nigerians how every statement made by the spokesperson of DSS, how it is all falsehood. We are going to detailedly look at what he has to tell Nigerians. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed to our channel, just hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our video. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, the indisputed leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has reiterated that the Department of State Services, DSS, subjected his client to torture in detention. Ejiofor, in his reaction to the DSS Public Relations Officer Peter Afunanya statement on Tuesday, stated that Kanu was being mentally tortured while describing the DSS account as blatant falsehood. In a statement obtained on Wednesday, Ejiofor said our position was to initially ignore the blatant falsehood deliberately dished out to the public by the DSS spokesperson, Mr. Afunanya, but in the view of the damage the intended result will achieve, it is now compelling that we set the record straight. Number one, from Mr. Afunanya analysis, it is evident that he is not even familiar with the extent provision of the Anti-Torture Act 2017, a law every law enforcement officials / personnel have sworn to protect. Our client, Nnamdi Kanu, need not be subjected to daily beatings and flogging by the personnel of the DSS before he can be qualified as being tortured. No. Section 2, subsection B4 of the Anti-Torture Act 2017 define torture to include B. Mental or psychological torture, which is understood as referring to such cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment calculated to affect or confuse the mind or undermine a person's dignity and morale, such as confinement in solitary cell against their will or without prejudice to their security. This very law Mr. Afunanya sworn to protect also prescribe punishment of 25 years imprisonment upon conviction for personnel of any of the security agency found to be in breach of this law. Section 8, subsection 1 of the Anti-Torture Act 2017 provides as follows that a person who contravenes section 2 of this act commit an offense and is liable on conviction to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 25 years. We were unable to find in any place throughout his statement where Mr. Afunanya clearly denied the fact that our client, Nnamdi Kanu, is not subjected to 23 hours daily solitary confinement. Number two, in his desperate effort to deny the obvious, Mr. Afunanya stated that our client is allowed the opportunity of daily changing of his clothes. This is a blatant falsehood. Apart from his lawyers and persons who have visited him in custody, this fact can be verified from a highly respected man of God, Bishop Sunday Onwoha, who can confirm that on the 2 occasions he visited Nnamdi Kanu at the DSS facility, he was putting on the same clothes, joggers up and down. Our client have not changed the clothes since June 2021. He has been in the DSS facility till date. Ejiofor further added that the Fendi clothes he was putting on at the time he was abducted in Kenya is the only clothes he has several times worn to court. The general public can attest to these facts. This is despite our plea to the authorities concerning that his clothing should be changed. Number 3, it is pertinent to inform the public at this juncture that even our client's family voluntarily bought his prayer shawl and the holy book, which item meant for prayers was submitted for the detaining authorities' scrutiny, but they vehemently rejected the item and consequently returned them to us, insisting that they would procure the same said item for him. Till date, the DSS has woefully failed and or refused to provide our clients with these items, even when the court recently ordered that our client be allowed to practice his religion. Number 4, the fact that our client potassium level is depleted, which is a serious medical condition that the medical department of the DSS is struggling day and night to address, is beyond denial. Onyendu's blood sample has been drawn for over 21 times for laboratory examination, but till date no solution is in sight. Their trial and error have continued unabated. Is Mr. Ifeanyi, by his position, telling us that we, his lawyers, have no right to inform the public about the medical state of our client? The answer is no. We cannot hide ourselves from the world, particularly when it is evident that our client is being prosecuted for offense he never committed. Number 5, to be very fair to the DSS, from June 2021, when our client was taken into custody, up till today, the 10th of November 2021, when he was openly threatened in court by one of the DSS personnel that escorted him to court, our client never complained to us that he was either being poorly fed or starved. However, since the officer boasted in open court that he would deal with Onyendu during the altercation, which thread was captured in a short clip, they started feeding him with poorly prepared food and later graduated to starving him. If they have reverted back to the status quo, it may be well, or it may be after we raise alarm, but this is still subject to confirmation. We find it very incomprehensible to believe that a supposedly responsible agency of the federal government, such as the Department of State Services, notable for their indiscretion to court pronouncement, instead of taking steps to address the serious issue we are raising over the ill-treatment being meted out to our client, deliberately issued a statement fully known to them to be totally falsehood. If we may ask, what are they trying to achieve by deceiving the public? These and many other questions are begging for answer. Let Mr. Ifeanyi deal with these questions. That was a long read, but it was actually worth it, because most Nigerians were actually waiting for when he will come out plain to start talking about, what the DSS had said. Don't forget that the DSS had told Nigerians that Nnamdi Kanu was actually having a VIP treatment. In other words, he had everything at his beck and call. But right now, these guys have come up to say something very different. All right, let's just look at some of the reactions of Nigerians in this respect. This one say he is taking shower or bathing. Hey, maybe he should be wearing prison/inmate clothes as a change of clothes. Another person say, also 2 mosquitoes and 3 flies were spotted in Kanu's cell. Infamously smuggled into his cell by the Nigerian judiciary to kill the king of the IPOB. One was just, person was just, all right, but based on what we are seeing here, a lot of responses are coming in, but I wouldn't like to take much of the time. Let's go to our comment section